He's traded his hockey stick for a guitar, and Friday night at Seville Quarter, Christian Sabroka plays with his band for the first time in Pensacola.
Doug Mouton joins us from the newsroom with more on that with Sabroka's script. Doug?
And that's what he calls his first album, Bob, My Script. In the wonderful world of pop music, there are a million stories. But Christian Sabroka's come up with a new one, a hockey player turned musician.
Break that stereotype of the hockey player. You know, here people know me as a hockey player, and it's tough for them, and I understand it. It's tough for them to realize that this is the real thing.
TK 101 getting ready for Christian Sabroka's concert at Seville Quarter. It is Friday night, and from his debut CD, My Script, here's Don't Forget the Gray on the rock station. TK 101.
He's getting local radio play, and the CD is in record stores.
I think he's got an honest to goodness shot. It's good, marketable, quality songs. Good CD. I think he's going to get somewhere.
You say it's just black and white, but hey, don't forget the gray.
A couple years ago, Christian Sabroka was playing to small audiences after Ice Pilot games. A couple years from now, who knows?
Whenever I have someone come up to me and say, I really like this song, it means a lot. And then 2 minutes later, I got someone else coming mentioning a different tune, and then someone mentioning a different tune. For me, that's already success, because then I've succeeded in pleasing people with my songs. And I think that's what it's all about. That's what I'm looking to do.
Get this weekend started. Well, you may have heard the song Don't Forget the Gray, now playing on some area radio stations. If so, you've heard the music of a Gulf Coast hockey star who was traded in his skates for sheet music. WKRG5's Sandra Shaw has his story.
For Ice Pilot star Christian Sabroka, the obvious career of choice would be rising through the ranks of pro hockey. But the same inner drive that led Sabroka to glory on the ice continued to call for a career off the ice, a career in music.
I wanted to reach a higher level, and in order to do that, I thought I had to make a decision, and that's when the script started, the whole dilemma with hockey and music.
Sabroka really began thinking of pursuing his music career during his stint as an ice pilot in Pensacola, when during his free time he drew huge crowds at Pensacola's clubs and Springfest. And last year, as Sabroka played hockey in Italy, he found himself going home to compose.
I would come back from practice at 10:30, 11 in the morning, and I'd literally play until 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning.
8 songs and a lot of thinking later, Sabroka found himself with a commitment from a Pensacola investor to produce a CD. It was produced in Montreal with a Canadian band and mastered in New York. Sabroka calls it eclectic.
I was very influenced by the Beatles, Kula Shaker, Oasis, The Verve.
The tough edge that so often showed itself on the ice is felt too through the music. And even though fans may now discover a different side to the standout player, it's one that is truly Christian Sabroka.
I know that I'm true to myself for, you know, basically the first time. I'm doing something and I'm dedicating myself 100% to it, which I had never done before.
For the Gulf Coast News Channel, Sandra Shaw, WKRG5.